And it's Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia at Army football practice. Black Knights getting set to head to Washington for the Army-Navy game. Have a chance to talk to Army senior linebacker Brett Gerena. Brett, just how's the preparation going? How do you feel about it?
Preparation's going really good. You know, the team has a common goal. Every day we're coming up here, we're working, we're focusing on the little details, especially when we lift and practice and meet. And also, we have a lot of player accountability right now to help achieve the goal in the end.
You've been through this before, Navy Week and the game, a couple of big wins in recent years. What is it like for you? What's the key? You talk to your teammates about preparation and perspective.
The key is just honestly just playing as a team. Like it's, you have to do your 1/11th off the field and on the field for the team. And again, it's a tough game. It's always a tough game every year. So it takes everybody's 1/11th out there on the field and playing for each other as the accountability aspect.
That's great. Well, since we saw you last or chatted last, you had branch night, and what was in your white envelope at Eisenhower Hall?
So I got infantry. So infantry was I was pretty excited about that. Excited about infantry. I'm excited about the opportunity it has, and I'm eager for the future.
Well, that's great. Now you've had family go to West Point. They must be so proud of what you've accomplished in here at West Point football. About to graduate, going to infantry. What is it like that you've had family go to West Point and you've been able to accomplish what you have?
It's an honor. It's you're definitely walking in some great shoes, especially as family members and stewards of the culture, especially here at Army football. Knowing that people like in my dad's class who were also stewards of the culture too, and trying to uphold that legacy as we play here, it's definitely an honor. I feel a sense of pride with that, and especially here as a firstie, you're very eager for everything that happens in the future, but sometimes you got to focus where your feet are, and I feel like that's what we've done a really good job at, and happy, and we're excited about the game on Saturday.
Absolutely. Well, you've played Navy, you know them, you watch them, you're always keeping an eye on how they're doing. They keep an eye on you guys, watch your tape. What's maybe different about this year's Navy team that you're going to play?
They're really good every year. Every year they have the athletes, they have the scheme. They're a really respected program. Give them props too. They have done a really, really good job with everything they have gone through, and every Saturday of the Army Navy game, it's always a tough game, and we're excited to play.
Is that on Saturday? Are you going to have moments, maybe pregame warm-up, where you're going to look around and try to take in the scene and remember, your opportunity and your experience there? And is that something you want to just make sure you remember on your last Army Navy game?
Oh yes, sir. It's definitely a bittersweet moment. When football coming close, and you try to take in every moment, but I think also taking in the moment is being out there with your teammates and working every day and practicing, and that's like more of a moment I like to take in, and the bonds from the brotherhood you formed.
Well, you certainly on defense made a big play at the end of last year's game, that 4th down, 4th and inches, and you stopped it. Were you out on the field for that one?
I was not on the field for that one, no. So I was more playing special teams, and it was a good moment. I was very happy. Seeing the teammates, the brothers out there ball out, and it was a good feeling, and all we worked for last season, and coming with that same attitude now, and working for each other.
Very good. Well, is there a moment in your Army Navy career that really stands out?
I think it's just I feel like honestly every year, especially like my sophomore year, it was a tough game too, and the big special teams played by Quinn Boreski, and kicking the field goal in double overtime, and that was a huge moment for us. All we worked for in that struggle of the season. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's more just my teammates, honestly, and their success on the field has really brought me to my favorite moments, and seeing guys like Caleb Forner play ball, Bryson Daly, Brady Small, the whole offensive line, and Casey Reynolds, everybody. So those are my high moments.
Absolutely. I asked Coach Munkin after the game Friday night, when did this team that went 11-1, won an American Athletic Conference championship, when did the team really gel, really start to show that it had tremendous potential? Is there a moment for you that when you knew this team could be special?
I feel like it's always been like that. We've always had the guys, and then there's always you face adversity every season, and I didn't feel like this summer going in, just the way we worked, the way we, we were all thinking alike. We all had the same goals, and we were talking with one another, and that's something special. It's something special to have, and again, it's all out there on the line this Saturday.
Well, Brett Gerena, so good to have a chance to chat, follow your career. You've had a tremendous season here, and you're going to have a big day on Saturday in our nation's capital playing Navy. Great to chat with you tonight.
So thank you.
Our pleasure. This is Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia.